Championship, presented by Jax.
The weather's frightful outside, but it's good for right now in here in the 2A Girls State Championship game at the BJCC for the AHSAA Final 48, presented by Jax. Hello, everyone. I'm Patrick Claybon. A good day of basketball here at the BJCC for you. The games after this one have been postponed, so the 2A girls will be the final matchup. Let's take a look at how these two teams got here. First, we'll start off with section. They won 60-54 over Lynette. Taylor Adams had 24 and 17 rebounds in that win. 36 over Barber County. Casey Sparks led the way with 20. They forced 17 turnovers in the win. For more on the game, let's get you ready down courtside with Wayne Limbazo and Javanka Ward. Guys?
Thank you, Patrick, and welcome to the BJCC Arena for this Class 2A Girls Championship game between Section and Red Bay. My name is Wayne Randazzo alongside Javanka Ward. And Javanka, here we are, championship basketball in the month of March.
Both of these teams have worked really hard to get here. It's going to be very interesting just in terms of the matchups to see size on one end with the guard position, and we have another young lady on the other side, about 5'1". So the matchups are going to be really, really interesting.
And Red Bay, this is old hat for them. 5 state championships during the tenure of Donnie Roberts, and back at it here, while Section here for the first time.
Yeah, Section is being led by a couple young ladies, but they have a Taylor Adams, which is their, she's kind of a combo young lady. Plays a little bit of the guard position, plays a little bit of the post. Never seems to get rattled. One of the things I really loved when I watched her play. So it's going to be interesting, as well as seeing the leadership that comes from Hannah Sharp, who's a young lady that leading the teams right now in three-pointers and about 38 on the year. So she's also their little spark. So it's going to be real fun.
You mentioned Taylor Adams. What an incredible performance the other day with 24 points and 17 rebounds. And you take a look at Hannah Sharp, one of the leading scorers for Red Bay, and you say one of the leading scorers, Javanka, because they score so many points throughout the lineup.
Yeah, they are very balanced. They get scoring double digits throughout the year from about 3 players on the team. That was Sharp, Ezell, and Sparks. Sparks is at 14 points a game and 8 rebounds. Ezell is at 10 points and 7 rebounds, and then Sharp finishes it out with 15 points per game on the season.
And Hannah Sharp, a sharpshooter. She's made 37 three-pointers so far this year. She's had an incredible season. And this Red Bay team really has been stout throughout, 31-4 as they enter today's play. Take a look at the crowd filling in here at the BJCC as they fight the weather. Section and Red Bay, the last game of the day, which means a full house tomorrow, but we'll enjoy this one. The Class 2A Girls Championship game between Red Bay and Section coming up next.
Rev it up, I'm ready to play. I know what I like, and we like it that way. Jax and burgers, they make 'em fresh. So good, good, good. You go back, back, back to Jack.
All across Alabama, from the mountains to the valleys, from roaring rivers to quiet country streams, this land is your land, thanks to the efforts of the Forever Wild Land Trust, providing a legacy for future generations and protecting Alabama's special places you know and love. Funded solely from the state's natural gas revenues, one natural resource reinvested in another. Your public lands, forever wild.
Where can you get online coverage of high school sports? On AL.com. Only on AL.com can you get video highlights of playoff games. You can find up-to-the-minute score updates, team and player stats, photos, championship highlights, and more. Log on to get your team's full season recap. Get complete coverage from the Birmingham News, the Huntsville Times, and Mobile's Press Register. All on Alabama's online sports authority, AL.com. It's free and endorsed by the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
This is the Final 48 presented by Jacks, the Class 2A Girls Championship game between Section and Red Bay. Wayne Randazzo, the Javanka Ward at the BJCC Arena. Just about ready for tip-off here today as the Section girls huddle up in the championship for the first time in school history under head coach Danielle Maples in her 7th season. They had to beat Danielle Maples' high school team, North Sand Mountain, to get to this point. And then a victory over Lynette to make it to the finals as the two teams approach at center court. Gotta love that sportsmanship here in high school basketball, Javanka.
You gotta love it. You just hope that it continues throughout the entire game. I mean, that's at this point, both teams are going to be really competitive and they want to win. So you want them to definitely have that sportsmanship throughout. So we will see if they can maintain it as well as be competitive.
Javanka in the semifinals, both teams got off to hot starts and then hung on for the victory. What's going to happen here today? How important is the first quarter?
I think it's very important. I think the ones that we are looking forward to that have been carrying this, both teams so far, I think they're going to have to definitely establish themselves early on. Because if not, then you start forcing things, and you don't want to do that. You definitely want to maintain consistency and do what you've been doing all year.
Starting fives on the floor as you take a look at the legendary Donnie Roberts, 5 state championships. 40 years as the head coach. He was 21 when he started head coaching at Red Bay, and now into his 60s. Donnie Roberts looking for his 6th state championship. The teams are at center court. Red Bay is in the navy blue. Section is in the white. And we are ready for this Class 2A Girls Championship. The ball about to be thrown into the air, and Section wins the tip. Section in the white jerseys, and Red Bay in the navy blue. Interesting with the Red Bay, and they're the team in the navy and orange. Section in the white and red. That's Taylor Adams inside. She'll be available all day long as Section takes a 3 to start it off, and it's knocked down by Jordan McCarver to give the Section Lions the early lead.
And they are consistent. They came out doing exactly what they like to do. They looked for Taylor Adams initially, and then they went ahead and Jordan was able to knock down a 3. She's leading the team with 3, so that's a comfortable shot for her.
Hannah Sharp runs the point for Red Bay. She's got the ball right now on the floor with her. Lexi Lindsay, Casey Sparks, Lauren Pachetti, and Jade Ezel.
Section is out right here now in a 3-2 and using that length and having Taylor Adams on the wing. And that's, that we'll see if this is going to force Red Bay to shoot the 3 more than probably they want to. They only got they were 1 for 8 last in their semi-final game. So we'll see if this will force them to put up more 3s than they probably want to.
Try to work it inside for a moment. With the basketball is Casey Sparks. She goes up with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Rebound, put back. Jade Ezel gets 2, plus the foul.
Just a missed box out right there. I think sometimes Section may get a little comfortable playing teams where they are dominating with the length. And here she just stuck with it. Nobody boxed her out, so she was able to connect.
Ezel is a senior. 3 seniors starting on each side. For Section, they have Hannah Presley, Taylor Adams, Jordan McCarver, Katie Short, and Jasmine Moore in their starting 5 as Ezel makes the free throw to make it a 3-3 game.
One of the things I love about Section is how you will have either young lady, it may either be Taylor Adams or it'll be Hannah, I believe Hannah Presley. Both of those young ladies will bring the ball up under pressure with no problem. So that is something that's unique for most teams, that their point guard is not just the one bringing the ball up the whole time.
Jordan McCarver's inbound pass nearly taken away from Katie Short, but they go inside to Taylor Adams, firing it down low, and it's good on the left glass from Jasmine Moore. 5-3 Section with the early lead.
Back in this zone, going to try to force some shots on the outside. They were able to sneak in there that last possession, so it's not necessarily forcing them. And they're being patient. They're not rushing shots just because they have to take an outside shot. So that's really good for Red Bay to be able to just maintain their composure and get the shot that they want.
You can see the focus on Hannah Sharp. She really knows how to manage this offense as the point guard. As a block from Taylor Adams gives the ball back to Section. Jordan McCarver runs it up the floor and dumps it off to Katie Short.
There's that size that I was talking about early on. They are Red Bay, which is unique. Red Bay, they're playing them in a man-to-man. They don't care about the size. This tough, aggressive defense there, that's not going to bother them. So that's going to be fun to watch. I mean, to see how aggressive they stay, even though that Section has the height advantage.
Hard to tell Taylor Adams and Hannah Presley apart. They're both blonde with ponytails at 5'11", and they're a force inside.
And they'll both dribble it, bring it up the floor.
And that's Presley blocking Short, and out Adams blocks Sharp. fight for the ball, and it's out of bounds. It will be section basketball. The inside dominance of Adams and Presley keeping Hannah Sharp away.
Full court pressure here. One of the things I noticed with the last game, Danielle, she had a little trouble with the pressure the last time, and Presley as well as Taylor Adams helped her bring the ball up the floor, but she seemed really comfortable just then.
That's Hannah Presley on the baseline, out to Katie Short. Her three on the way, and it's good. Katie Short from downtown.
Quick trigger. She didn't hesitate on that at all, and that's what they do. So they are comfortable. Section has come out, and they're in rhythm already early on, leading the game with a score of 8-3.
Danielle Maples, the head coach for Section, she was sweating it out on the sidelines while the last game ended, and she seemed a little nervous about her team coming out and performing, but she had confidence that if they all worked hard as they have all season, that things would go well today, and so far so good for the Section Lions. That's Lexi Lindsay with the basketball for Red Bay.
Now it looks like they may be in a little box and one here because they're trying to deny. They got the memo too of who the key player was. They are in a deny and not allowing. Everybody else is in the zone, and they're trying to limit touches right now for Hannah Sharp.
Section seems like they're a little more aggressive early on, and there's the head coach, Danielle Maples, in the white sweater as she yells instructions to her team.
We will see how they respond, how Red Bay responds off of that box and one.
Section inbounding right in front of the table here as Katie Short gets it in to Taylor Adams. Adams had 24 and 17 the other day in the semifinals. She's fouled from behind there by Hannah Sharp. Sharp trying to reach in there. She's trying to make something happen for Red Bay.
Taylor has a demeanor about herself that is just, I'm calm. You know, if I have to bring it up, I'll bring it up. If I have to start the play, if I have to post up, she just has a demeanor about her that says, you know, I'll get it done, whatever I need to do.
Cross-court pass into traffic, and Red Bay picks it up. It's Lauren Pachetti with the ball. As Red Bay trails by 5. Midway through this first quarter now. Back to the hoop, looking to go up with it and forcing one up. Casey Sparks having some trouble. Rebound loose, Hannah Sharp put back, no good. A rebound for Section, and a foul as Taylor Adams hits the deck. Just too much size inside right now for Section.
Yeah, it is too much size. Even though, I mean, they're still getting, Red Bay has still had an opportunity to get a couple offensive rebounds there, so Section's going to have to box out. I know they have the size advantage, but they still need to box out.
Well, Red Bay wants to talk about it. 4:05 left in this first quarter, and Section has an 8-3 lead over the Red Bay Tigers. Red Bay in their 8th appearance to the Final 48. They were the runner-up in 2003 in their last time here. 2001 state championship, as Donnie Roberts has done a terrific job with this program. And a big task today with the Section Lions as they lead 8-3. Take a look at some stats early on here today. Section being led on the floor by Jasmine Moore as she has a couple of points. Katie Short with 3 and Jordan McCarver 3. Jade Izell has the only 3 points for Red Bay. What does Red Bay need to do here, Jovanka, to get back on track?
Somebody else has got to step up and do the scoring or initiate some type of offense for them, because right now Section knows who their go-to player is, and they're face guarding, which, I mean, in a face guard, it's really tough unless you have some screens or something coming off for the person that's being face guarded to come off of. It's going to be difficult. So somebody else is going to have to step up and do something offensively to get them going.
Back to the floor with 4:05 left in this opening quarter. Section has an 8-3 advantage over Red Bay. It'll be Hannah Presley inbounding underneath the basket.
And this is the other thing they can do, is apply full court pressure and try to get steals so they can get easy buckets and not have to worry about trying to get something set up in their half-court set.
Jordan McCarver across the center court, trying to go down low, and the pass through the hands and out of bounds of Jasmine Moore. So Red Bay, on an unforced error, gets the ball back.
They're going back. They're back now into that 3-2, where they're going to force them to shoot out. They stepped out of the box and won.
Hannah Sharp is inside.
I just chuckled just a little bit because Hannah Sharp is one of the smallest players on the floor, and they got her roaming in the middle. That just tells you how powerful and the impact that she has on this team, that they're willing to put her in the middle.
She gives away 10 inches to the bigger section girls, but not afraid to go inside.
Not afraid at all.
As Hannah Presley takes it all the way down and charges. An offensive foul against Presley. Good job down low by the Red Bay defender, Lexi Lindsay, to hold her ground in the paint.
There was no hesitation, like we mentioned. Those kids will bring it up. They don't care if they play the 4, if they play the 5, whatever. They'll start the break, and they'll go ahead and try to get something out of transition, and that's good. I really like that.
Hannah Sharp is going to take a 3. Too strong. A rebound pulled down by Casey Sparks, and she's fouled.
Section is making this a little harder than it has to be. I mean, because anytime there's a long three-point shot, of course, then you have it again, there'll be a long rebound. Just box out and get position. A little box out will limit an offensive rebound, and just then they didn't box out, and they're just trying to jump.
The Forever Wild free throw percentages so far today, as Red Bay has made both of theirs so far. Casey Sparks at the line, 5'9" sophomore. And she's 1 of 2 as the rebound goes to Section. Taylor Adams with yet another board. That's already her 3rd today. I'm assuming there will be many more from the 5'11" senior center. Jordan McCarver's at the top. Now Katie Short, she forces up the 3, a wild shot. McCarver, though, right there, and she pulls it down.
Offensive rebound, and they convert it. That is what Red Bay's going to have to do. They're going to have to convert off of the offensive rebounds that they're getting.
Nearly a steal by Katie Short. Coming back defensively, as once again you can see Section's aggressive defense. They lead this one 10-4, and you can see the change Red Bay has made offensively as Sharp goes inside and Lexi Lindsay runs the point.
Section wants them to take those shots.
Sharp just outmanned there for that rebound. She's not big enough. Boxed out easily.
I just love that. I just love to see any player with size bring it up and not worry about looking to get the ball to their guard. That really puts Section at an advantage.
Nice weak side pass from Sharp to Lexi Lindsay, who was bowled over from behind. Taylor Adams couldn't stop her momentum, and she took Lindsay down, so a foul on Adams. 2:15 left in this first. Red Bay's down by 6, but they've done enough defensively to hang in there.
They have. If they could get some more opportunities at the basket.
Lexi Lindsay inbounds to Sparks.
Oh, they missed their shooter back in the corner. That play is just set up for the shooter to take it out and get the ball back in bounds off a screen, and they just missed her.
Good zone defense by Section, not committing to anybody.
Just using that length, just saying, big girls get up top, be big. Let's make a
Lexi
big
Lindsay's
zone.
3, not good enough. Sparks the rebound and
Another
couldn't
offensive
finish.
rebound, no, and couldn't convert.
Section with the rebound, leading by 6. That's Presley running it up the floor. A high dribble from Presley, and it's knocked away, stolen, but a foul. As Jade Ezell thought she had the steal there.
That's the trick of if you are defending a bigger player bringing the ball up the floor. That's the trick. You aggressively apply pressure and try to get a steal during that time. So with that dribble being higher, because they're taller, you are aggressive. You go after it.
Interesting that Red Bay has won the turnover battle so far, but they trail, and there's the second turnover of the game from Red Bay, a travel inside from Casey Sparks.
See a little pressure. They're still going to try to apply some pressure to see if they can get some steals, and already being close to their basket. So
Red Bay sticking with that full court pressure. It's worked to an extent. That could have been called a violation of some sort on Katie Short. Nice pass by Adams to dump it off inside, and Jasmine Moore with the finish as Section leads by 8. Red Bay could use a basket.
they could. A little bit of a drought. They're getting offensive rebounds, unable to convert them. So if they can get something, maybe an open shot here, something in the post.
The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Limestone County and north central Alabama until 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 3:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This storm was located 6 miles southwest of Ripley, or about 13 miles northwest of Decatur, and moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Taylor, Athens, French Mill, Capshaw. Doppler radar has indicated some weak rotation within the storm. While not immediately likely, a tornado may still develop. If a tornado is spotted, act quickly and move to a place of safety in a sturdy structure, such as a basement or interior room. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Limestone County, Alabama.
They're still going in for it, so as long as they stay aggressive, they'll have an opportunity to get back in this game.
At the stripe, Lauren Pachetti. 5'5" senior guard. Two head coaches getting involved. Danielle Maples giving away certainly some experience to Donnie Roberts on the other end, but
it's all equal right now.
That's right.
It's all
They're
equal.
both here. Section has the lead, 12-7. Coming up in the final 30 seconds of this first quarter.
Red Bay sticking with their man-to-man regardless of being out.
Adams on the post around 3 navy blue jerseys to get that shot off.
Remember, she stays composed. She doesn't, I don't even think she sees those people, the little people underneath her when she's going up to shoot. She doesn't mind that anybody's around her. She's focused on the goal.
Now Sparks are on the double team, couldn't get it. Rebound for
Here
Section.
she is, starting to break. She
Time
got the
running
rebound,
out.
started to break.
Adams fouled from behind.
They called it.
I know they're going to call it carry. Adams was very deliberate with time running down here in the first as she went all the way to the free throw line and carried the ball.
Another player would be looking for their guard. She's not looking for the guard.
They get the shot off at the buzzer, and it's good from Jade Ezell. With 7/10 of a second left, the long inbound pass on the post to Jade Ezell. Quick turnaround jumper off the window, and Red Bay steals 2 points at the end of the first. A big shot for them as Section maintains a 14-9 lead following this first quarter. It's the final 48, presented by Jax.
The Monster Jam Superstars are coming back to Huntsville, and your Fox 54 wants to send you there for free. It's the 2.5 Men Monster Jam giveaway. Watch 2.5 Men weeknights at 5 for your Monster Jam Truck of the Day. Then log on to fox54.com for your chance to win a Monster Truck prize pack with 4 free tickets. It's the 2.5 Men Monster Jam giveaway, and it's only on your Fox 54. And be sure to join Fox 54's Pit Party at 5 o'clock on March 16th to see these monster trucks up close and receive free Fox 54 merchandise.
Call a doctor. Check. Call the body shop. Check. Call Charles Pittman. Big check. When you're hurt in a car wreck, don't deal with the big insurance companies on your own. You need someone who will fight hard to get you all the money you deserve. The faster you call us, the faster we can get you your money. In a wreck and need a check? Call 533-5000.
Charles Pittman is the way to go. Call 533-5000.
If you can't come to us, we'll come to you.
At Anderson Motors, everyone is treated like family. Our honest and professional staff cares for each customer's vehicle as if it were their own. We've been serving the Huntsville area with superior auto repair and maintenance service for years. From oil changes to tires to brakes and tune-ups, we have the experts, technology, and convenient hours. Our certified service technicians can recommend the right service or replacement parts your vehicle needs. Come home to Anderson Motors on South Parkway, where we care for your vehicle and family safety.
Your home is a reflection of you, and you deserve the best. Broyhill Furniture is designed to fit your lifestyle and has the quality and durability you expect from a great brand. Plus, innovative features like hidden storage, touch lighting, cord management, velvet-lined drawers, and built-in organization features. Broyhill Furniture, designed for your life.
Barnett and Brown Furniture, Highway 72 West in Florence.
The final 48 brought to you by Jack's. Section leads Red Bay 14-9 as the second quarter begins at the BJCC Arena in Birmingham. Wayne Randazzo with Jovanka Ward. As Section comes out firing, and a three is good as Holly Walden connects.
I was just going to see if there was a momentum shift with that shot at the end of the quarter, and there was my answer.
Yeah, J.D. Zell right at the end of the first with 0.7 of a second left. A catch and shoot that banked off the glass to give Red Bay 2 points. But Holly Walden comes right back with a three for Section. Rebound, put back no good from Sparks. And there to clean it up is J.D. Zell. Great game for her so far. She has 7 points.
And that's the thing. We were wondering who would be able to step up when they put Sharp in that box of one early on, and she's been the one that stepped up for them.
Zell has been third on the squad in points this year behind Casey Sparks and Hannah Sharp, but today Zell leading the way for Red Bay with 7 of the team's first 11 points. Just beginning this second quarter, Class 2A Girls Championship game. Section trying to win their first ever state title, and Red Bay going for school championship number 6. Nice job by Hannah Sharp to knock that inbound pass away. So Section tries again. McCarver will take a three. Little strong. Hannah Sharp gets the rebound on the run. She's driving. Sharp looking to go all the way. Now slows down, running into Holly Walden.
That was smart. She recognized she didn't have anything. Still really good to push and try to get the defense on their heels. But she recognized there was nothing there, brought it back out. Now they're going to see what they can get out of their half-court set.
Sharp's back to the point. The pass tipped to Lexi Lindsay. Now Ezell cross-court to Sharp. Pachetti open. Didn't take the shot, though.
Oh, they need a little more movement. There it is. Good.
Sparks open underneath, but once again, Casey Sparks finding rim and no net. Adams pushing. Section slows it down. McCarver at the top. Down low, Hannah Presley straight to the hoop. Hannah Sharp the rebound for Red Bay. Sharp with numbers.
Good dish.
Sparks.
Good convert. Good job right there.
Big basket for her. She needed one to drop.
And maybe this will be that little layup there will be what gets her going.
Hannah Presley looking to make a move inside.
Oh, great move.
Rebound, Casey Sparks. Red Bay down 4 with some momentum. Short to the hoop.
Oh, a little too strong.
Section gets the ball, but Sharp gets it right back and is fouled. Great play by Hannah Sharp. After she missed the layup, the rebound fell to Jordan McCarver, and Sharp took it right back.
She's just staying aggressive, and that's what she's going to have to do. I like the fact that she's not worrying about possibly getting her shot blocked. She's willing to take the contact and draw the foul, so that's going to benefit Red Bay. She continues to do that.
Forever Wild free throw statistics, as you just saw, it's been all Red Bay at the line. 5 of 8 now, as Sharp had the first roll out. Allie Kennedy checking in. Rather, McCarver checking back in for Section as Sharp gets that last one. Difference in field goals. Section's been very successful, 7 of 15 now. Red Bay just 4 of 21 from the field. (19-14), Section with the lead. Jasmine Moore with the jumper. Sparks into 3 white jerseys. Now Lindsay on the baseline. She goes up, bottom of the net there, hit as Walden fights for the rebound for Section.
Taylor Adams bringing the ball up. If you're the point guard, you love being on a team with somebody else that can start the break and everybody can run and fill their lanes.
Moore gets it taken away. It's Red Bay ball. Pachetti grabbed it. 5 minutes left in this first half. Red Bay's down 5. They've played much better here in the second, Jovanka.
They have, which has allowed them to get back in this game and only be down by 5.
Lexi Lindsay holding it for a moment. Now Sharp. Red Bay looking for a comfortable shot here.
Taking their time.
That's their MO. They pass the ball around. They look for that open shot. Now Sharp's going to drive to the lane. She goes down. No call. Walden grabs it for Section. Section trying to push the floor. Adams looking to go inside. Stop and pop. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Section keeps it with 4:15 left here in the first half.
Looks like Sharp lost her footing there. I'm not real sure. She might have been bumped, but she just lost her footing there. And
down to Presley and a foul, a bump from J.D. Zell, it looked like. Or Pachetti, they were both there. We'll see which one gets the whistle. They call it on Ezell. One more sends Section to the line. Presley, too strong off the glass. Spark.
The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Franklin County in Tennessee, southeastern Lincoln County in Tennessee, northeastern Madison County in north central Alabama, northwestern Jackson County in northeast Alabama until 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 3:57 p.m. Central Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Hazel Green, or about 7 miles northwest of Meridianville, moving east at 50 miles per hour. This storm has been producing wall clouds across Limestone and Madison County and could produce a tornado at any time. This storm is also capable of producing baseball-sized hail and destructive straight-line winds. Locations near the path of this tornado include Lincoln, Plevna, Elora, Francisco, Maxwell. A tornado watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time Friday evening for northern Alabama and central Tennessee. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for the following counties in Alabama: Jackson and Madison and Lincoln County, Tennessee.
.4 points, 17 rebounds, semifinal performance.
I think we've yet to see her post up any this game, but that's another thing that young lady can do. They'll catch her down there somewhere in the paint near the block area, and she'll go ahead and connect off of those as well. Presley has had her opportunities down there, just not able to connect. But that's what makes them so dangerous, the fact that they have a little bit of size as well as being able to handle on the perimeter.
Well, Javanka, you've seen Taylor Adams, as you mentioned, not really on the post a whole lot, but Red Bay, despite their lack of size, they've pushed her around a little bit.
Yeah, they're hanging in there because they're staying aggressive. That's the difference. They're staying aggressive, and they're not just, they're not just going to settle because they realize that they don't have the same size. They're staying aggressive, and that's what you want.
Adams connects on both free throws, 21-15, Section the lead, 3:38 and counting in this first half. J.D. Zell, she traveled.
She did. Now she's open. They're doing a really good job attacking that 3-2 because that area, the middle, is going to be open. You just got to really make sure that you're ready to do something with it when you get it.
Red Bay sticking with the full court press. It's amazing to watch the 5'11" Adams.
It is, isn't it? It's
run
fun.
the point. Walden. No good. Rebound. Jasmine Moore trying to force it inside. The ball taken away. Red Bay's got it.
Oh, look up.
Elena Hester to Carly Berry. Now Berry trying to punch that ball inside of Pachetti. She ends up with it anyway, but traveled on her way up. Pachetti grabbed the ball off the floor with a knee on the ground, came up and lost her pivot foot.
She did a really good job trying to keep her dribble, though. That's just tough that she didn't get that call.
Now Berry kind of made an extra pass. A steal by Hannah Sharp, and Sharp gets two.
And that's why they're staying aggressive and they're applying pressure.
Section leads by 4. Hannah Sharp's had a couple of steals inside the perimeter today.
Good take.
Too strong off the glass, gets her own rebound. Presley fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line.
Defensively, when you have Presley or Adams, and I know it may sound easy, but you've got to turn them. You cannot allow them to just dribble, cross over 1 or 2 times, and just go to the basket. She went the full length of the floor right there, and that's something defensively they have to do a better job.
Forever Wild free throw stats. Section now perfect. 3 for 3 at the line today. One more for Hannah Presley. And she keeps the 100% free throw percentage with her second, the team's fourth. Section's up by 6. Elena Hester to Berry. Berry forces her way to the corner. Now Ezel. Red Bay a little timid on the shot. They haven't had many fall.
Yeah, they have to be patient, though, because the thing that's happening is even if you get a shot out here on the perimeter, you got to remember that contest is coming, and those are some really long arms to try to get the shot over.
Sharp lost her dribble inside. Walden tried to grab the ball, and a jump was called. Red Bay will keep it as Casey Sparks returns, and Carly Berry back to the bench for Red Bay. Red Bay down 6, 2:22 remaining in this first half. Inbound to Ezel at the free throw line.
Crowd wanted a foul. They are not happy.
Very dramatic awe from the crowd on the Red Bay side there.
See, that's a different shot in the corner. That you want to attack the corners, but that's a different shot when you have Presley being the person that could come out and contest. You got to really make sure that you either have a quick trigger or you have the room to get the shot off.
For nothing else, Section has proven they belong here today.
Oh!
As Presley nearly picked the pocket of Casey Sparks there, but made some contact, and Presley gets called for the foul.
Red Bay having opportunities from the free throw line. If they can keep converting their free throws, they stay in the game. And they have stayed aggressive and have knocked down free throws. That's why they're still in this game. And I jinxed her.
Sparks leaving that one short. Double bonus time as Red Bay gets 2 here. Section about to make a change as Reagan Kipp returns. And Sparks can't get the bounce there. Fighting for the rebound. Great aggressive effort by Elena Hester as she battled Taylor Adams for that ball.
Taylor, she's letting the officials know she had my arm is what her complaint is.
Hester kind of slammed her down after the whistle, too.
Now, Red Bay, I mean, they're tough. They're staying aggressive. They are not at all moved by the fact that they are playing against players that have a little more size.
Been a pretty entertaining first half as a whistle comes in, a push in the back. Starting to see the fouls rack up a little bit now. A minute 35 remaining in this first half, and Taylor Adams back to the free throw line as Section leads 23-17. Trying to win their first state championship. As you take a look at Elena Hester, one of the many aggressive Red Bay players. Adams at the strike. Jade Ezel fights for the rebound after the missed free throw.
Sharp tried to dribble in between 2 there. She just forced it right there. Maybe
she kind of looked up at Ezel, who didn't really make a move for the ball after it got knocked loose.
Yeah, I don't think the defense did what she wanted them to do.
Danielle Maples cracking jokes. She's entertaining the ref at least over there on the sideline.
Gotta keep it light. Gotta keep it light.
Class 2A girls championship game. And Section looking for their first ever state championship. Leading by 6. Red Bay's not going away.
Oh, nice move.
Sparks with the spin toward the basket. Now she's in trouble. Forces it up.
Trees. Nothing but trees.
Now Section trying to run it. There's the biggest tree on the floor. Adams gets it inside. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Put back Jasmine Moore. Thought there was a foul there, but no call. They're letting them play, although there have been some fouls too.
They are letting them play.
And a Sharp with a collision. Taking down Reagan Kipp on the high post. Kipp a little limpy, but she says she's fine. See it again, Jovanka.
Staying aggressive, going in there. She went, feet were still moving, and that's what you want. If their feet are still moving, you keep attacking.
Forever Wild free throw stats. Red Bay 7 of 13 at the line. Not exactly a high percentage now as they've started to miss a few times.
Yeah, but if she can connect right here and they have 50 seconds, they get a stop. The momentum could clearly shift, and here they are with their pressure. So if they can get a stop, they could possibly go in with the momentum.
Section leads by 4. Adams driving it up. Nearly lost it. Gets the ball back from Jasmine Moore. Goes to the basket and gets the foul.
Nice give and go. Again, she broke the press, handled the ball well enough, gave it up, and went back and got it. Great pass, great give and go, and she connected and was able to take the hit and finish the shot.
Jasmine Moore with the assist, and now Taylor Adams. Can't get the finish on the three-point play. Rebound loose. Jasmine Moore grabs it, and she's fouled. This physical contest continues, and Section winning the rebound battle as Jasmine Moore gets the loose ball. The Lions are up by 6, and Moore's at the free throw line.
Taylor Adams, I believe, may be the only one that's missed a couple free throws here. Down the stretch. So she really needs to connect on those because she's the go-to player. They're going to look to attack her. So she's got to connect on those free throws if she wants this lead.
Section's a +6 on the rebounds, now +7 as Katie Short gets that one. 30 seconds left in this first half. Short's going to put up the corner three.
Oh. Well, momentum looks like it's headed Section's way.
Section up by 9, the biggest lead of the game. Katie Short with the three. Sparks down low, and she'll go to the free throw line. You talked about momentum. At Bay's side, Javanka, but Section with 5 quick points and a 9-point advantage with 16 seconds left in the half.
I love that move that she's doing down there in the post. The unfortunate thing is that as soon as she turns, it's a quick shoulder fake. As soon as she turns, they are converging. So there are 3 people on her. What she will probably need to do, if she beats that first defender, hopefully someone's down there in that corner. She can look to kick to that corner and maybe get a shot off because they're not giving up anything in the post.
2 big ones there for Sparks, 28-21 Section. Last shot perhaps of the half. Adams. Looking to make a move inside. Finds Jasmine Moore. Rebound, Adams. Put back good with 3 seconds left in the half. Red Bay trying to hurt to get one more. They won't get it off. Section finishes the first half on a 7-2 run. And they lead by 9, 30-21. And as expected, Javanka, Taylor Adams a big reason why.
She is the reason and has been the reason all season. Her versatility makes her so dangerous and a very hard guard.
8 points, 7 rebounds in the first half for Adams as she delivers for Section in this first half. Class 2A Girls Championship. Section leads by 9. This is the Final 48, brought to you by Jax.
All across Alabama, from the mountains to the valleys, from roaring rivers to quiet country streams, this land is your land. Thanks to the efforts of the Forever Wild Land Trust, providing a legacy for future generations and protecting Alabama's special places you know and love. Funded solely from the state's natural gas revenues. One natural resource reinvested in another. Your public lands, forever wild.
Hang in there, it's going to be a tough round.
Come on. Rev it up, I'm ready to play. I know what I like, and I like it that way.
Jackson Burgers, they make them fresh. They're so good. We go back to Jack. More.
The Alabama High School Athletic Association is so appreciative of the support from our corporate partners. With these fine corporate citizens on our team, we're able to elevate our championship events to a first-class status. Just what they should be for our athletes to have enjoyable experiences while they are learning lifelong values like teamwork, respect for others, and commitment. Since these partners are so vital to our program, we offer them a special AHSAA thank you on behalf of the children of this state.
There was a bee in the car. I got distracted.
He panicked.
I didn't panic.
Panicked.
Oh, there's a bee in here. Get it out. Take the wheel. It's in the back seat coming at me.
Clearly a panic.
I didn't panic.
A little panicked.
Well, it looks like the damage was minimal, so just leave everything to me. We'll get you a rental car, we'll get your car fixed, and you guys will be good to go.
So, we're good.
Great.
For a plan built just for you, personal service, and an agent that's always right there with you, call Alpha.
Welcome back, folks, to the AHSAA Final 48 Championships presented by Jackson. Folks, we've talked to a lot of sponsors this week, and they're all very vital. But I can promise you this one. Without Chris Cabb and the folks at Wilson, we wouldn't be able to play because we wouldn't have any basketball.
You need a basketball to play the game. It's a key part, that's for sure.
How special is it, this event, for you guys to be a part of it and sponsor it and provide these basketballs for everyone?
It's something we take a lot of pride in. It's something that it's playing a small part in the role of a kid's dream to get to the state championships. It's very important to us. It's something that we love doing, and we want to do it for a long time.
Now, growing up playing the game in this area, you see the constant evolution of Wilson basketballs. This product that we have here, compared to the way that the basketball has changed over the past few years.
It's amazing. I mean, the wave technology, you actually, wherever your hands will fall into the ball, it's going to fall into a groove. So we feel it's the best playable ball out there in the industry. So it's something that Wilson does pride themselves on in having their own R&D company in-house. So we're always tweaking and we're always trying to come up with a better thing.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. When you go into the R&D process, do you want to see shooting percentages go up with the basketball? You want to try to keep them the same? Can a ball be too friendly?
Well, it could be, actually. But we like points, and points bring a lot of people to the seats. So it's one of those things. It's consistency that we're looking for and playability.
And just talk about this event, getting a chance to come to the Final 48. Saw a fantastic semifinal game in 6A boys just a few moments ago.
Great game.
This is a special event for you guys to be a part of.
It really is. I mean, across the board, again, it's something to partner up with the Alabama High School Athletic Association and the staff, Coach Savarese, and they all. It's top notch, and it's something that, again, we take just tons of pride in and being a part of it.
Well, we appreciate you guys being a part of it.
Thank you so much.
Wilson,
appreciate
folks,
it.
when we come back, we'll have another halftime interview, and then we're going to break down the game with Coach Mims when we come back.
The Harlem Globetrotters play the VBC. Men Fox 54 wants to send you for free.
The world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. Playing at Von Braun Center on Wednesday, March 21st at 7 p.m.
Keep watching for your chance to win free tickets from your Fox 54.
If this is your wreck, you need a check. If this is your wreck, you need a check. If this is your wreck, you definitely need a check. I'm attorney Charles Pittman. Call me and I'll work hard to get you all the money you deserve, even the money the insurance company isn't telling you about. I have a team of lawyers and a network of experts to handle cases like yours every day. In a wreck and need a check?
Charles Pittman is the way to go. Call 533-5000.
If you can't come to us, we'll come to you.
Calhoun Community College makes you think. Once you thought you knew enough. Life was full of time, but you'd like to move on up. It's time to change your mind. The world is always changing anyway, yeah. Listen now, it's never too late to get what you want out of life. Calhoun Community College makes you think.
We are not just about beautiful jewelry at B&B Jewelers. Behind that stands 30 years of experience in custom-made jewelry, jewelry repair, and jewelry appraisals, all done on-site for your peace of mind. Plus, customer service after the sale is something missing in many places today, but something you'll find again at B&B Jewelers in the Rosie Shopping Plaza, South Parkway, Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Chase Gallimore with the Fox 54 9 o'clock news. Did you know March is National Nutrition Month? Are you eating right?
This Health Break is brought to you by Huntsville Hospital.
To the AHSAA Final 48 Championships. We've talked to a few of our sponsors, talking to a very important one. It's Stuart Goldsby with Alabama Forever Wild. And you get a look around and you see all of these children enjoying these high school basketball Final 48 games. But we want to preserve some of Alabama's wildlife for them.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what Forever Wild does. If I had three things to say about Forever Wild, first is this is your land, okay? We're taking the natural resources from the Mobile Bay area, from Natural Gas Reserve actually, and taking that money and purchasing lands to set aside for nature preserves, for those sensitive species, some plants and animal species that need to be protected. we're setting aside land for recreational use, for mountain biking and hiking and camping and fishing and all types of hunting, all types of recreational areas. We're trying to amend and set some land back for the state parks and for some of our wildlife management areas. You know, hunting is a $800 million a year industry in Alabama, and you've got to have land in the future for that. As Alabama's population rises, human population rises, land is rapidly going away, open public land. So we're setting aside this for the future, for the use of Alabamians.
And we get to see the great spots that you guys are running during the breaks, and you get a look at the beautiful scenery of the state of Alabama, and it's almost sad that so many people live here, are born and raised here, and just don't know how beautiful Alabama is.
And 98% of them live within 50 miles of one of these areas. I mean, from Little River Canyon in North Alabama all the way to the Mobile-Tensas Delta. It's amazing how many places we have, and it's not that much land mass, actually. It's less than 1% of the overall acreage of this state that we actually have set aside for public use.
And so what can somebody do if they want to get involved with the organization, try to take up and help?
The best thing they can do right now is go to the Alabama Forever Wild website. They can read an interim report that we have on there, and then come November, vote to pass the Forever Wild for the next 20 years.
All right.
Okay.
Stuart Goolsby, thank you so much for stopping by. Folks, when we come back, we're going to have more high school basketball action continuing this 2A girls final basketball game. We'll get you back to the courtside in a few moments.
And to your left, you can now see the Castle Bell Tower. And looking back through the years,
It's a great light.
Good friends, good fun.
Feeling all right.
Rev it up, I'm ready to play. I know what I like, and we like it that way. Jack's hamburgers, they make them fresh. They're so good, good, good. You go back, back, back to Jack, Jack, Jack for more.
All across Alabama, from the mountains to the valleys, from roaring rivers to quiet country streams, this land is your land, thanks to the efforts of the Forever Wild Land Trust, providing a legacy for future generations and protecting Alabama's special places you know and love. Funded solely from the state's natural gas revenues, one natural resource reinvested in another. Your public lands, forever wild.
Team IP has been supporting high school sports for over the last 20 years. We are excited to be a part of this championship and bring affordable souvenir merchandise to the athletes, coaches, and fans that will participate in the AHSA Super 6. Personally, high school sports made a major impact in my life. I carry it every day into my professional career as CEO and president of Team IP, and I learned those principles in high school sport. As we say at Team IP, teamwork makes the dream work. Team IP is a proud sponsor of AHSAA.
Style points don't show up in the box score. Talking a good game has never won a championship. And we're sorry to break it to you. It's not the shoes. It's the work, the pride, the blood, and the tears. Because Russell's wicking sweat out of the equation. Russell Dry Power Moisture wicking tees and fleece. The next evolution in over 100 years of raw performance.
Welcome back to the Final 48, brought to you by Jack's, the BJCC Arena in Birmingham, where Section leads Red Bay 30-21 in this Girls 2A Championship. A lot of turnovers in the first half. Section with 10, Red Bay with 6. Section winning the rebound battle, and Javanka 3 3-pointers as well from the Lions, and that's the difference, 9 points.
Yes, the difference, 9 points, and the other thing that made it very tough for Red Bay is the fact that over that first half, they're shooting 19% from the field. So that's really difficult to be in a game and hang in a game when you're competing against 40% from the field. That's a big difference.
From an individual standpoint, it's been Taylor Adams leading the way for Section. 8 points and 7 rebounds as expected. She's been a force not only inside, but running the point at times as well.
She is. I mean, she's capable of bringing the ball up under pressure. She doesn't get rattled. One of the things I loved about her when I saw her play, she is composed. She doesn't mind being pressed, being bumped while she's dribbling. So she's the difference in this game. The scoring is spread evenly, but she's doing a lot in a lot of areas.
J.D. Zell has 8 points to lead Red Bay. Casey Sparks, 6 points and 7 rebounds. It's Red Bay down by 9. Section had a little bit of a spurt there at the end of the first half. What does Red Bay need to do in this second half to come back?
Number one, they have to stay aggressive. I think what they did when they had a little pressure up here, they're going to have to stay aggressive. Anytime you're down, you cannot just let teams bring the ball up the floor, walk the ball up the floor. So, number one, staying aggressive, and they've got to keep attacking the basket, and they've got to maybe shot fake to try to get something going. And I'm hoping that coach is telling them that when they do collapse down there in the post area, that they go ahead and kick it to the corner where they should be able to find their open shooter, because it's a good move in the post, but she doesn't have anybody to give the ball to when she gets trapped.
Section's got a happy lion. They lead 30-21. It's halftime. We'll be back to start the second half of this girls 2A championship game. It's the Final 48, brought to you by Jax.
As a Family Guy embraces education. Pick up your trash! I want to know whose cup this is! Makes learning a gas. And teaches valuable lessons.
I had to make a shoebox diarrhea.
You mean diorama?
Uh-oh.
Finally doing the math without the class.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 prostitutes. Family Guy. Viewer discretion advised.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on My 8.
If you've been hurt in a car accident or any kind of accident, you need a lawyer. Our lawyers can help you get money. Call the Lawyers Group. Call 1-800-677-2020. Speak with a lawyer near you for free. Your lawyer gets paid only if you collect money. If you don't collect, you don't pay. So if you've been hurt in a car accident or any kind of accident, call toll-free 1-800-677-2020. Call 1-800-677-2020.
Welcome to Wholesale Jewelry, the biggest jewelry store in North Alabama and Southern Tennessee. Our prices are half off retail. No gimmicks, just half off retail, period. Find us at the corner of Oakwood and Jordan Lane in Huntsville. We're here for you Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Mr. Stevens, we have a customer in the store who's interested in selling a 10-carat diamond. Would you like to make her an offer on it?
I sure would. I'd like to have some more of those. Wholesale Jewelry, big store.
Little prices.
I'm attorney Charles Pittman. If you've been hurt in a car wreck and are thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself, stop. Before you make a recorded statement or sign anything, call me. The insurance company is not on your side. I'm on your side. The insurance company may delay the process, and in the end, we'll have you seeing red. When you're hurt in a car wreck, call me. I know how to turn red into green.
Charles Pittman is the way to go. Call 533-5000.
The Final 48 brought to you by Jax. Section leads Red Bay 30-21. The second half about to begin here at the BJCC Arena in Birmingham as we watch some highlights from the first half. Section doing all kinds of things right, inside and out, while Red Bay's been led by Hannah Sharp. Nice feed there to Casey Sparks, who's had a good game as well, Jovanka.
Yes, they are hoping to get something going early on here, Red Bay is. So we will look to see if they decide to change up anything that they needed to correct from the first half. I'm sure coach is definitely going to do that. And we'll just see if they switch up his strategy any.
3 3-pointers in the first half from Section as they lead this one. Red Bay's had a great game from Hannah Sharp. The steal and a basket there as they trail by 9. They'll get the ball to start this second half. 16 minutes to decide the Class 2A champion.
It's either now or never.
That's right. And Red Bay's got it to start it off down 30-21. See what kind of adjustments both teams made.
First adjustment right there. They had their middle person popping out, trying to get more movement. I'm sure trying to get the defense to move their feet a little.
Donnie Roberts has been here before. This school has won 5 state titles.
So he knows what he's doing, is what you're trying to subtly say.
Lexi Lindsay right in front of her coach.
They've got to attack. That middle area, that free throw area is open. They've got to attack. It's hard to see. She's trying to flash down there in the paint, and that's just hard to see through all that defense.
Casey Sparks is underneath. She can't get the roll. Rebound goes to Section, as most of them have tonight. Jasmine Moore grabs it. Section is out-rebounded Red Bay. +5 in the rebound department.
There she is on the post.
Taylor Adams trying to reach double figures. She has 8 points, 7 rebounds today. She lost the ball there. But it will be Red Bay who knocked it out, so Section gets to keep it.
Now, Coach Maples as well has made an adjustment, and she's trying to get something from Adams on the post, as you saw right there. Their first play went into Adams and on the block.
Jump shot good for Jasmine Moore. Section with their biggest lead. They're up by 11. Red Bay needs to start making things happen and in a hurry.
It's go time. It was go time at the end of that first half, so they've got to do something.
Section on a 9-2 run dating back to the end of the first half.
Got to do something to get it going. Good flash. Now, I can't say I would want a bounce pass in that area, but again, you're worried about the length, so that may be why.
They call a jump ball there. Katie Short mixing it up with Casey Sparks. Sparks was just about to rip it away when the whistle came.
Red Bay staying aggressive, trying to apply some pressure.
Section leads by 11.
Now, Red Bay may have to attempt to try to trap, do something to get the ball out of their hands. One person right now is not turning Presley enough, so they may have to send two people at her to try to get turnover.
The defense by Sharp all over McCarver. The ball knocked away, stolen by Lindsay. All alone to the basket. Lexi Lindsay with 2.
And maybe that's an adjustment as well. Maybe coaches now said as soon as they turn their backs, we're going for the steal, because there they are. If she wouldn't have reached, she would have been there for that charge.
Izell gets the foul called on her. Red Bay very aggressive defensively all day, even turning it up a notch as this third quarter begins. Danielle Maples looking on as she tries to win her first state title. The school's first ever. Sharp almost had the steal. Hannah Presley down
nice
low.
Pass.
Jasmine Moore can't finish. Adams put back. Good plus the foul.
Nice pass. That was good basketball. She found it. Now, she missed that shot, but Adams stays aggressive. If you do not box out everybody, that's what's going to happen. I think a few people were standing around watching. You've got to make sure that you box, especially a team that has some height.
Forever Wild free throws as Adam misses. And Section maintaining an 11-point lead. Lauren Pachetti finds Sharp. She attacks.
Good take.
And a Sharp with 2. She has 7 so far today.
Like right here, this is a situation I feel like maybe she should have stepped up. You cannot let her go coast to coast with the basketball, break down your defense, get in the middle lane, and then kick out. That's just too hard to guard.
Presley couldn't handle the pass from McCarver. As it goes out of bounds, it will be Red Bay basketball here with 5:21 left, third quarter. Carly Berry checks in for Red Bay. Some instructions from Lexi Lindsay as she runs off.
Lindsay, that shouldn't be a thing that the coach has to call. That should be just a feel. Maybe, they need to go and converge and collapse on her, but you can't continue to just let them dribble down the floor, the full length of the floor, go in and get a layup, or go ahead and drop down to somebody else in the post.
Hannah Sharp thought about the 3, now takes it. A little short. Should probably just put it up. That extra second of hesitation may have cost her. Section by 9 with the ball. Presley almost lost it as she looks around. She's running the point now for the Lions.
Now the dribble is high. I think they got all moving screen right there.
McCarver.
See, those are the things that happens when you have, and not that they can't handle and bring the ball up, but now you have your point guard trying to get her open, whereas it should be reversed, that your big kid should be trying to get your point guard open. So she just set a moving screen right there, but I mean, that's happened. I mean, it works for them, though, so I don't want to make it seem like it doesn't work for them. Those young ladies are very capable of handling the ball.
Pass was deflected to Sparks, and as she went up for the shot, she was fouled. The Red Bay fans thought the foul wasn't going to be called. They jumped up in arms and then settled back in easily after Sparks was put to the free throw line. Forever Wild free throw stats today, as another one falls for Red Bay. Holly Walden checks back in for Section as McCarver gets sent to the bench. Walden's had a big 3 in this contest. Sparks misses that one, and another rebound for Section. Holly Walden grabs it as soon as she enters the game. Taylor Adams.
Give and go. Here she is again. She does a really good job passing the ball and then cutting and trying to get it back.
Jasmine Moore on the putback. She couldn't get it to spin off the glass, but she will go to the free throw line.
If you would only box out. if you would only box out. You limit touches. You make them go over your back. You've got to box out, and that's what's happening right now. Red Bay, they're not boxing out. They're settling for just possibly trying to jump, and that's not a good look for them against this section team.
Section definitely has the size advantage, and they have used it to their advantage today. A timeout on the floor with 4:20 left in this third quarter as Section leads 34-26 over Red Bay, Class 2A championship. And some highlights of this second half. Lexi Lindsay with the steal and basket there.
Red Bay just staying aggressive, and that's what you want. But they have to change something when they're down here on their end of the floor. I'm sorry, on the defensive end of the floor. They have to correct that, because if they don't, they're going to make it hard. Because anytime you can they're getting offensive rebounds and they're not boxing out, Section is going the length of the floor. So you are really making it hard when you can't box out, get the rebound, and then they're getting offensive rebounds. It's just difficult.
Section has more offensive rebounds in this game than Red Bay does defensive.
Yeah, and that's a sticky situation. That's difficult. It's hard to try to come back and be successful and get back and climb back into a game when you don't have the basketball.
Still some time, 4:20 left in this third. Red Bay's down by 8. Section's at the free throw line coming out of this timeout. Jasmine Moore at the stripe. Moore has 8 points, 7 rebounds today as Section 4 of 9 from the stripe. The Forever Wild free throw statistics today. Section made their first 4, so they have missed 5 straight. And now 6.
So they're not really hurting Red Bay from the free throw line. So this is to Red Bay's advantage, but you don't want to keep fouling them.
That one drops for Jasmine Moore, a 9-point Section lead.
Middle's open.
And a Sharp pulls away from Katie Short. Now Pachetti back to Sharp. Sharp takes the 3. Knocks it down.
She is the team leader on three-pointers, so anytime she gets in rhythm and she...
Baca, that was a big shot. 6-point game for Section now. Adams on the post, almost lost it. Sharp all over her and a foul call.
Like, if you look at Adams right now, she looks the same as she did at the very beginning of the game. She is not rattled. She doesn't care that they just made a big shot. She is the same, staying aggressive, not bothered at all.
That three-pointer by Sharp, the first one today for Red Bay. Now Anna Presley misses short. Carly Berry with the rebound. And now Red Bay with a 3 can make it a one-possession game. They were down by as many as 11.
After Sharp made that three-point shot, I would hope that they would now try to set a screen right here on the top of this zone to possibly allow her to either turn the corner or penetrate and kick. So
on the post to Sparks, and a hip check there from Hannah Presley.
That's the same move that she did on the other end of the floor, but last time she had 3 people on her. So now she was able to get by. It's such a quick move, but she was able to draw the foul.
Chetty will inbound underneath the Red Bay rim, and the ball was tipped out of bounds, it looks like. So Red Bay will keep it. Donnie Roberts in his 40th season as a head coach. Trying to win state title number 6 for the section, rather for the Red Bay Tigers. As section makes a change, Presley is out.
Coach is making some adjustments. He is coaching them up, telling them where to go and what to do. Flash, need a flash.
Inbound to Carly Berry, she lost it. That'll be no violation.
You know what? That is if I'm not mistaken, the reason that that's not backcourt is because it's new. It's a new rule in terms of them being able. Exactly.
She never had possession, technically. She was tipped into the backcourt as Sparks gets fouled down low.
That's that quick move that I was talking about, that they are doubling. So I want her to be able to kick that to that person. I'm not sure. I couldn't see who was on that left side of her, but she needs to be able to kick that because they're going to double it every time.
Section leads by 6. Forever Wild free throws as Casey Sparks is at the line. Red Bay 12 of 19 today. Sparks herself now 6 for 11. She has 8 points.
Red Bay has been hanging around this entire game. Section is they're trying to pull away, but they have been able to hang around this entire game. And wow.
That's 5, I think, for Izell.
Wow. I think we have third. They have Have her for her third. Having problems getting the ball in bounds. Now you've got to run and jump this. Here we are. You see they at 2? They have to do that. They have to just send and try to get a turnover on that.
Section leads by 5 with the ball. Adams trying to go up strong. Too short. Rebound, Hannah Sharp. Sharp runs into Adams, and Adams got the call in her favor, traveling against Hannah Sharp.
Hannah Sharp is just staying aggressive. She is going after that ball. She is going to make, if you can handle the ball, Hannah Sharp is saying, I'm going to make you handle the ball.
Sharp with the steal. She's going to the basket and gets the foul called against Section there as Reagan Kipp gets called for the whistle. Sharp trying to get 2 plus the foul, but couldn't get the roll off the rim. Either way here, she can make it a 3-point game at the line. Forever Wild free throws. Red Bay's been busy at the stripe. They've also missed 9 of them. Sharp frustrated.
These are the little things that will get you back in the game.
I think it's a good time for both teams to take a little breather here. Both teams kind of getting frustrated with the fouls and the turnovers. And Hannah Sharp, after that first miss, took a big sigh as Red Bay trails this one 35-30. The Section Lions, not a whole lot of them. Section Alabama only hosts about 800 people.
They may all be here.
A very, very small town of Section up in the northeast corner of Alabama in Jackson County.
All right, Red Bay, they have an opportunity to keep digging into this lead. She's got to convert and make this free throw here. And then they've got to stay aggressive on the defensive end. The thing that I love about Hannah Sharp is that she is pressing. She doesn't care who has the ball. She is going after it, and she's been aggressive. They have to prove to her that, okay, if you can handle this ball, you've got to handle it against my pressure.
That free throw good for Hannah Sharp. 35-31 Section. Getting interesting as an 11-point lead has been trimmed to 4. Red Bay's defense very aggressive in this second half. They left Jasmine Moore open there, but a hack from behind as Carly Berry kind of lost her positioning. Moore took advantage on the weak side, and she got slapped by Carly Berry.
We'll see if she can make her free throws and go ahead and improve the percentage for Section, because they have not been doing a really good job, and she does connect.
Section had missed 7 of their last 8 until that one by Jasmine Moore. Second one doesn't fall. Rebound for Ezell. 5-point lead for Section. It's Red Bay ball. Red Bay in the blue, Section in the white. Sharp out to Pachetti.
Section has picked up their defense. Section, remember, they were passive. They were in the zone, forcing them to shoot outside. They realize now we cannot sit down and just sit here and play a zone and not force any pressure. So they're trying to force pressure right now.
Sparks lost the ball out of bounds. Section has it. Adams running the floor, and a foul called from the trailing official running behind everybody.
That's because
she saw a push.
Yeah, defensively, you're not going to just be able to run beside them. You've got to cut them off, force them to a trap, force them to the side. But just running beside them, yeah, you're going to draw the foul, because Taylor Adams, she doesn't mind the contact. She likes it. She welcomes the bump.
The National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Giles County in Middle Tennessee, northern Lawrence County in Middle Tennessee, east central Wayne County in Middle Tennessee until 5:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 4:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This dangerous storm was located 12 miles northeast of Collinwood, or 12 miles southeast of Waynesboro, and moving east at 50 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Lawrenceburg and Etheridge. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Giles County, Tennessee.
On Elena Hester. Section leads 37-34. Big free throws here for Taylor Adams.
So the good thing that's coming from, maybe she, may not be connecting on all of it. She did a good job right there, but you are getting some key players out of the game with foul trouble.
A minute 18 left in this third. Sparks.
Double. Oh, she's got to kick that. Then again, maybe not.
She split the defenders there and got two.
She did a good job, but they got to know that double is coming.
38-36, section leads. Coming up on the final minute of this third period. Class 2A Girls State Championship. Adams against the double team, looking for more. Ball knocked away. Still loose. Sparks has it, calls the timeout.
Guess who has the momentum now?
Red Bay on an incredible run after falling behind by as many as 11. They have outscored section since then 15-6. And with 56.5 seconds left in this third, Red Bay is making some noise.
They're staying with what they've been doing since the very beginning of the game. So it's not that their game plan has changed. They have just stayed consistent. The pressure is there. Now it seems like every time that anybody, Taylor Adams or Presley, turns their back, they're going for the steal. They're sending two. So that is probably the adjustment made at the half. Maybe they were supposed to be doing it at the first half. Who knows? But that's now what's working for them.
Both teams back on the floor after the timeout. As section leads this one over Red Bay, 38-36. BJCC Arena Class 2A Girls Championship. Red Bay can tie or take the lead on this possession. Not sure if they've even had the lead in this game. Section got off to a 10-4 run to start it. I think it was tied at 3. And that's as close as Red Bay has been. They have not been in a tie since then. Letting the clock wane a little bit in this third quarter. Coming up to 30 seconds.
They are face guarding Hannah Sharp right now. They are now communicating to Hannah Sharp saying, whatever you get, sweetie, you have had to work really, really hard for it because this is not going to be easy. So they're willing to do boxing one. They're sitting a little zone right here, and they'll let anybody else touch it right now. They don't care.
Here they go, Pichetti. Carly Berry.
Oh, she hesitated on it.
Now Sparks inside, forces it up and draws the foul. 3 seconds left in the third. Red Bay drained the clock. Certainly got the crowd behind them. Made a move to the basket and Sparks to the free throw line.
The other adjustment that was just made is they brought her out in order to force the defense to have to guard from a much larger distance, because before she was in the paint making really quick moves, but she wasn't able to get the defense's feet moving because they really didn't have to go very far. Now they pulled her out, making her attack, so now they have to guard her with their feet moving.
Sparks hits 1 of 2, 3 seconds left. Let's see if Section can get a shot off. Taylor Adams for 3. Oh, almost got it. She forced it up from about 30 feet, 35 feet. A little too strong off the window as Red Bay makes a big comeback in this third quarter. Carly Berry's 3 a big reason why, as the Tigers trail the Lions by just 1. 38-37 Section. We'll be back in the fourth quarter as this is the final 48, brought to you by Jax.
I was having trouble getting out of bed in the morning because my back hurt so bad.
The Sleep Number bed conforms to you. Wake up in the morning with no back pain.
I can adjust it if I need to, if my back's a little more sore, and by the time I get up in the morning, I feel great.
If you have back pain, toss and turn at night, or wake up tired with no energy, the Sleep Number bed could be your solution. The Sleep Number bed's secret is its air chambers, which provide ideal support and put you in control of the firmness. And the bed is perfect for couples because each side adjusts independently to their unique sleep number. Here's what clinical research has found. 93% of participants experienced back pain relief. 90% reported reduced aches and pains. 87% fell asleep faster and enjoyed more deep sleep. For study summaries, call this number now. We'll include a free DVD and brochure about the Sleep Number bed, including prices and models, plus a free $50 savings card. And how about this? Steel springs can cause uncomfortable pressure points, but the Sleep Number bed contours to your body. Imagine how good you'll feel when your muscles relax and you fall into a deep sleep.
I'm not just a back surgeon, I'm also a back patient. I sleep on the Sleep Number bed myself, and I highly recommend it for all of my patients.
Need another reason to call? The Sleep Number bed costs about the same as an innerspring, but lasts twice as long. So if you want to sleep better or find relief for your bad back, call now.
Call 1-800-452-6556 for your free information kit with DVD, brochure, and price list. Call 1-800-452-6556, and you'll also receive a $50 savings card just for inquiring about the Sleep Number bed. Ask about our risk-free 30-night in-home trial. That's 1-800-452-6556 for your free information kit and a free $50 savings card. Call now.
48 brought to you by Jax, and things getting tighter here, Jovanka.
They are. They have brought this game. It was probably 11-12 spread, I think, at one point. We are here in this very last quarter. 1 point. This is it. I mean, everything now is it's intensity, it's aggressive, it's converting free throws, it's rebounds, all those little things. As I'm sitting here looking at Hannah Sharp blowing bubbles, I think I'm more stressed than she is, because she is chewing her gum, blowing bubbles, ready for this fourth quarter.
They put up 8 minutes. The BJCC Arena in Birmingham, Class 2A Girls Championship, Section 38, Red Bay 37. It's Red Bay ball to start. Wayne Randazzo with Jovanka Ward. As this has been a spirited battle between these two teams looking for state championships. Section trying for their first, Red Bay their sixth. Hannah Sharp. Red Bay has never led in this game.
The adjustment defensively now, if you look, they now have, that's Jasmine Moore. Jasmine Moore is now playing that high post player everywhere she goes. A minute ago, she could roam freely. Now somebody is there with her.
A kickball from Taylor Adams. Section's biggest lead was 11. They were up 9 at the break. And now Red Bay has cut it to 1 with a chance to take the lead on this possession to start the fourth quarter. Lexi Lindsay attacks the baseline, bounce pass to Sparks. Sparks up with the shot, can't get it to fall, but a foul. And yet another free throw opportunity coming up for Casey Sparks. She has already shot from the line today 14 times.
And she's going to continue. If she stays strong with the ball the way she's doing, she's going to keep going to the line. Now, I was advising and suggesting that maybe she kick it out when they convert this in 3. But if you are going to get to the free throw line, hey, I think that, and especially if she's more of a threat than the person that she'll possibly pass it to.
Sparks gets 1, and this game is tied for the first time since it was 3-3 in the first couple of minutes of the first quarter.
I knew this would happen.
38-38. There are 5 players total with 4 fouls, 3 for Red Bay, 2 for Section. We'll keep an eye on that as this final 7 minutes comes on.
Now, Red Bay has changed. Now, Red Bay is not as aggressive, because you can make adjustments when you now are back in the game. You don't have to be as aggressive. You don't want to foul and put them on the free throw line. So Red Bay is really smart with this adjustment. As we said, Coach has been here before. He knows exactly what to do.
Adams trying to go inside, lost her footing, gets it out to Katie Short. That's short off the front of the rim.
Out.
And Lauren Pachetti grabs the rebound, not necessarily needing to get that one, and almost went out of bounds. Ezell waiting for her teammates. And now Hannah Sharp slows it down. Red Bay's been so patient today, Jovanka, and in the second half, it's paid off.
All day, they have been patient, and that's their game. They're staying with what's gotten them here, and that's being patient on offense, making them come guard. Right now, Hannah Sharp has somebody on her. They're guarding her. They've picked up man. They've changed what they're doing. Great
Sparks
job.
inside. Red Bay has the lead for the first time today.
This is where the fun starts.
Taylor Adams, the floater. She'll go to the free throw line.
And that's what she's going to have to do as well. She is a hard guard, like we talked about earlier, just because she's so big and she can handle the ball. So at this stage in the game, now's not the time to be passive and let other people shoot the ball or let other people dribble. She's going to have to go.
Forever Wild free throws, a lot of opportunities on both sides. Adams can tie it here.
She just fouled out. She just fouled out.
Lexi Lindsay with her 5th, and she's on the bench for the rest of this one. She may not be the only one. There's foul trouble on both sides. 39 fouls total in this game as Adams draws Section back to within 1. Section has led all day until right now. 5:54 remaining in this Class 2A championship. And it's tied up again, 40-40.
She's making the free throws. She's probably, I had players tell me before, Coach, I make them when they count. Okay, they all count if you ask me, but she made them right then when she needed.
Now Red Bay will go back into their sit-down offense. A little bit of an attack here. Casey Sparks gets a foul called on who?
That's a travel.
They called it travel.
They called it travel.
The whistle came in as the ball was tipped. So no foul and a travel on Sparks. Adams on the inbound. Watch out, Carly Berry. Knocked that ball out of bounds.
Taylor, she is talking to her teammates like, I am calm, cool, and relaxed here, dribbling the ball up the floor. Tell me when somebody's behind me.
Yeah, I think she said, help me out.
Yeah, they have to communicate with her.
Jordan McCarver. Too strong rebound, Carly Berry. Here comes Red Bay. Berry almost lost it. She regains control. 5:20 to go. It's tied up. Red Bay battling back from an 11-point deficit to draw even. Both coaches, Javanka, said that hard work has got them here.
They kept it very simple. We were expecting something fantastic, maybe a good luck stone, and they said, no, it is hard work and dedication. They were dedicated and committed to getting here, and that's why they're here.
And when you preach that in the late fall when basketball starts, this is the moment that you wait for. The final 5 minutes of a championship game tied up. Sparks gives Red Bay the lead again.
Sparks has turned it up here this whole second half. She is making her presence known on the floor. She is not sitting around waiting on Sharp.
McCarver almost lost it. It stays with Section as Pachetti knocked it out of bounds. Casey Sparks leads all scorers with 16, a sophomore. Stepping up today for Red Bay.
And she's been consistent. She's been the second leading scorer this year. Great
Adams
post.
calling for the ball, and she's fouled. A grab by Carly Berry.
Great post up. She wanted it. If you could have, this is probably the first time I've seen her expression on her face change. She wanted that ball down there in the post.
Well, this is the moment where big players want the ball, where they step up. And a miss from Adams. Rebound loose. Adams fights for it and gets it. Cross court to Walden. It was over her head. Adams trying to do too much there, and she's frustrated.
She is frustrated. This is the first that I've seen her.
Yeah, she's lost her composure some. Danielle Maples trying to get her back into it. Even tried to grab her arm, and Adams wanted nothing to do with it, walked away. As the senior feels like it's getting away some with 4:16 to go.
But now is when that composure.
The National Weather Service in Huntsville has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Morgan County and north central Alabama until 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 4:49 p.m. Central Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Coal Springs, or about 10 miles southeast of Huntsville, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Locations near the path of this tornado include Coal Spring, Highway 67, Florette, Morgan City. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for the following county: Morgan County, Alabama.
I want to communicate that. What she's looking like right now, you don't want Red Bay to see that. That is not something, you don't want Red Bay's coach to see that. You don't want that even, you don't want to even begin to think, oh, she's tired, let's take it to her. Oh, she's frustrated. I mean, because that's strategy. I know if I'm coaching, I am saying, hey, she's frustrated. Let's go after her.
Donnie Roberts wants to know why Taylor Adams is back at the free throw line and what happened with the miscommunication and how many fouls have been called against Red Bay. So the officials go back to the scorer's table to try to sort out exactly how many fouls Red Bay has committed in this second half and if Taylor Adams does deserve one more free throw.
Well, as the officials, they should have done that initially. They should have pulled coach and said, okay, coach, this is what happened. I mean, that's not something he shouldn't have had to put up a fuss just to get an explanation of what was going on.
Got the towel like John Thompson over there on the sideline, sweating it out. Danielle Maples on the section side, just trying to keep her team encouraged with 4:16 remaining.
Now this is a big break, okay? This is a big lull in the game. The flow has stopped. Everybody's waiting. Things are trying to be communicated. Who comes out of this big break here with the advantage? Is it rest? Does one team need the rest? Does the other team that had the momentum, Red Bay had the momentum, is this going to hurt them? Because these are the little things that, nobody thinks about. Everybody thinks, oh, this is great. Maybe they're getting a rest, but it really could be bad for one of these teams, the fact that they've had to stop and just wait and figure it out.
Red Bay leads 42-40. They had not had the lead in this game until just a couple of minutes ago when they went ahead 40-38. Section retied the game, and now Red Bay is up by 2. And during this lull in the action, both sides trying to encourage their team. And I think Section needed a little bit of a timeout. Got to sort out their feelings on the sidelines, especially Taylor Adams.
Yes, because they fought so hard for her to get this extra free throw. She surely needs to convert.
And now the officials are pulling the kids off the floor again, and they will not be giving Taylor Adams the second free throw.
They are. They're giving her the second free throw. They're just saying that it's not. It's going to be a dead ball situation after it. Make or miss is what they're saying.
Well, she missed it. So they pulled everybody off the paint to give Adams a free look, and no good. So we're right back to where we were anyway.
That break, we will see who does it benefit. We will see. Section, now they have to apply pressure. Well, they are, I don't know if they have to, but they are.
Barry almost lost it. Holly Walden bumped into her. So Barry will go to the free throw line, and she'll get one in the bonus. Still a lot of time. Section doesn't need to panic.
It's a lot of time left in this game, but a lot of what happens, you look at, let's see, Section's record. They're 23-6. You would think after 23-6, 23 games, 23 wins, that you've been in situations where you've been down, you've been up. You would think that, but that's the situation. You don't know if this is something that they're comfortable with.
Well, Casey Sparks fought for that rebound and then chucked one over the head of Jade Ezell. So Red Bay turns it back over to Section as we are right about the midway point of this final fourth quarter here in Birmingham, with Red Bay leading by a bucket. Section with the basketball. Sweat off the brow of Donnie Roberts on the inbound pass there. McCarver.
Now's the time.
Now low, Hannah Presley's been quiet today. She gets it stolen from Hannah Sharp.
Every time you turn your back on that young lady, she's coming for it.
Sharp wiggles by Taylor Adams, who falls. Red Bay leads by 2.
What's amazing to me, I can't even promise when I was a player that if I knew the top kid fell, that I would slow down and run my offense. I would probably force that to the basket.
Casey Sparks gets the bucket there and the foul. Red Bay goes up 44-40 as sections come apart here in the second half.
Section. They are a couple part of sections. That's what's going on.
Sparks makes it a 5-point Red Bay lead, their biggest.
Wow.
3:25 to go. Adams off the glass and good. Sharp trying to wiggle away. Ball's loose. A jump ball is called. Section has it.
Momentum shift. Back and forth, back and forth. Taylor Adams maintained her composure, drove it to the basket.
Taylor Adams huffing and puffing with 3:13 to go, but her team down by just 3 as she handles the ball.
And that's where you want it, but I tell you, you better
Adams, the
earn it.
floater.
Oh!
Can't get the bounce, but she does go to the line after a foul is called. Or the battle between the 5'1" Hannah Sharp and the 5'11" Taylor Adams has been something else, especially in these final minutes. Sharp, cool, and focused as she tries to rip the ball away from Adams, who misses that first free throw. Timeout.
6 for 13. I just wanted to make sure. Is that Taylor Adams? She's 6 for 13 from the free throw line. That should be. You would want that to be better. Anybody that has the skills and the ability to do as much as she can in terms of posting up and driving to the basket, shooting short pull-ups, you want her to be able to connect.
Winded, Jovanka. You see her on the sidelines here.
She is.
Bill bent over. She's in a 90-degree angle over there.
Now, has she? Well, here's the other part. She hasn't been out of the game.
No. She's been in there the entire day.
Okay, and if Coach, if you ever watch this and she hears me, I want her to know that that is not an excuse. I am not making excuses. I am just pointing out what I think has happened. So, I mean, Coach may be saying, so what? You know, now's not the time to worry about or think about a sub. So, she's got to make it happen. This is when big-time players step up. She's a senior. This is where her senior leadership needs to step up.
She makes that free throw. It's 45-43 Red Bay with 3:05 left.
Pressure.
Hannah Sharp fights through it. Going to the rim. Laid it off for Ezell. And she gets the bucket but traveled before it.
I don't know.
A turnover from Jade Ezell on the travel. And Section can tie or take the lead back right here. Adams back to the hoop. Sharp tried for the steal. Adams wrestles it away. Down low, Hannah Presley. Turnaround jumper, no good. Adams the rebound. She ties the game.
You got to box out. You got to box out.
Taylor Adams stepping up. Timeout on the floor. 2:41 remaining. And it's knotted up again.
You got to need any more opportunities. Right there, you see Presley went in. That should have been an easy shot for her. They are trying to jump with Taylor Adams. Hello? That's not going to work. Here we are, you've tried that. Box out.
Sign over on the Section side says, in it to win it. They are trying to win their first ever state championship in girls basketball. Class 2A finals here at the BJCC because of the severe weather approaching the area. This is the last game of the day, a full house tomorrow. Starting at 8:30 in the morning, I believe, is the first game tomorrow, and they will run literally all day. And by Carly Berry. And Section gets it right back, leading by 1.
Ooh, Taylor posting up. Sharp right there. You better go send some help on that quick.
A 10-inch difference.
Yeah, you do not want...
Sharp doesn't care. She'll take her out all
now
night.
Sharp doesn't care. I care more than Sharp does.
Great defense by Pichetti. She poked the ball away from Katie Short, and it went out of bounds. Red Bay with the turnover. 1:38 left, and they have the ball. Trailing by 1. Pichetti slipped at midcourt, but stayed with her dribble. Lost the ball on a kick. Red Bay gets to keep it.
Jordan McCarver, she's face guarding Hannah Sharp right now.
Into the backcourt for Hannah Sharp. Red Bay down 1. Sharp splits the defense. Dribbling inside. Going all the way, but she couldn't finish. Rebound loose. McCarver gets it for Section.
I don't even know how she got in there.
Adams against Sharp. Sharp all over her. She gets it off to McCarver. 1:10 to go. Section leads by 1 with possession. And Berry commits the foul. McCarver will go to the free throw line.
Taylor Adams, I'm not real sure. I'm watching her and just looking at her body language and her demeanor. I'm not sure what's going on with her. It may be fatigue, maybe frustration, but she is, and if you look at Section, they got hands on their knees, heads down. This game has probably just worn them out.
But they have a 2-point lead as Jordan McCarver strikes the first free throw. And a big one coming up here with 1:04 remaining.
Coach Maples is just telling them, like, we're good.
McCarver makes them both. 3-point Section lead and a timeout. Red Bay wants to talk about it with 1:01 left in this fourth quarter. Class 2A Girls Championship game. And Red Bay trailing by 3 as Donnie Roberts stops the clock. Jovanka, what's happening on the sidelines right now?
Right now he's going to try to get something. Maybe, I don't know, he doesn't necessarily have to go for 3 right now. I'm sure he wants something going to the basket. So we'll see if he's going to come out here. If he may be drawing something up specifically, maybe to get the ball in bounds because he does realize that they're putting a lot of pressure on Sharp. So it could be a number of things, but I know he wants to calm them down. It's 1 minute and 1 second left in this game. This is a lot of time when you're only down by 3 points.
Red Bay ripped Barber County in the semifinal. To get to this point, they beat them 49-36. Section held off Lynette 60-54 in their semifinal. And these two teams battling for the championship in Class 2A, with Section leading Red Bay 50-47. 61 seconds left. And it will be Red Bay basketball coming out of the timeout. Do you go for 3 here?
I don't think you need to. I don't think it's necessary. It's a minute. You have 1 minute left in the game. I think you really got to focus on taking care of the basketball because you don't want to give it back to Section right here, especially not this close to their goal. So you want to take care of it and execute.
Pichetti does the inbound honors to Sparks. Sparks better watch out.
I found myself, I wanted to scream just now and tell her something. They're behind you. I wanted to let her know.
Pichetti behind the arc. 48 seconds left.
There's a great play. Good play. Oh, foul.
Adams grabbed the arm of Pichetti as she went for the steal. So Lauren Pichetti will go to the free throw line.
They were trying to get Sharp something. She went through, and they were trying to set her a double right here at the top when she popped back out, but the foul came before they were able to look at her.
For what it's worth, Red Bay is out of timeouts. Section has 2 as Pichetti with a big miss.
That's a big miss when you're down by 3 and that clock is slowly ticking, not in your favor.
Rebound loose, grabbed by Katie Short. Pichetti missed them both. 40 seconds left. Section up by 3. Sharp guarding Adams. Now McCarver.
Oh, that's another read. Like, I want that. You trap that right there at half court. You go after that.
When you foul, Jovanka, 30 seconds left.
Now, exactly. Now you have to.
I will send Hannah Presley to the stripe. She made both of hers in the first half and has not been back since.
And she's been quiet. She's been a little quiet this half. And not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just Taylor Adams has been the one forcing the issue. She said, I'm not quiet. I'm making free throws when they count.
51-47. That makes it a two-possession game. 28 8/10 to go. A thud, but it fell. Red Bay has to hurry, down 5. Hannah Sharp going all the way.
Hey. Oh, I think I saw a foul. They just missed it.
2 points for Sharp there. It's a 3-point game. Presley almost lost the ball.
Oh.
They're going to call a foul. The Red Bay bench wanted to carry against Presley.
I thought they were going to get it.
Well, if Hannah Presley has done anything right today, it's been at the free throw line. She's 4 for 4. 1 of 9 from the field, but perfect at the line. And she needs at least one here with 15 6/10 to go. Last foul on Ezell, and that's 5 for her, so she's out. Elena Hester will come in with 4 fouls. There have been 47 fouls in this game between the two teams.
They've both been very aggressive. Red Bay started as aggressive at the very beginning, and now she misses a free throw.
Well, Presley needs this one. She can help ice it.
Yeah, she could really help ice it. This one they have to have.
Presley gets it.
Says, I'll give it to you.
53-49 section. Red Bay has to hurry. 13 seconds left. Hester back to the hoop. Now Pachetti. They're going to have to shoot it. Hannah Sharp puts up the 3.
Oh.
No good. Rebound Presley. That should about wrap it up. Time expiring. The Section Lions win their first state championship. As with 2 seconds left, they did foul there, but just about wrapped up for Section. As Hannah Presley goes back to the line with 1.7 on the clock, and the Lions can start celebrating their first ever state title.
They got the shot over there in the corner. Not necessarily maybe the exact one they wanted, but they definitely had the person shooting it that they wanted.
Presley gets the bounce. Danielle Maples watching her team already hugging in the backcourt. She wants them to play defense.
It's over.
Rebound for Carly Berry. Red Bay watches time expire. It's time to celebrate in Section. A mob pile near center court. The Lions are Class 2A state champions.
Great job, great job. It was fun.
Danielle Maples goes straight to the Red Bay side. You can see from here that she can barely fight back the tears. They're flowing on the Red Bay side as the teams high five near the sideline. Section pulls it off. As you can see, Coach Maples embracing her team. Taylor Adams. She did everything she possibly could.
Everything she could.
20 points, 11 rebounds today for Adams.
Another double-double.
Between the two games in this final 48, she had 44 points and 28 rebounds.
She made her mark, and she left her mark. She went out on top, especially with the point production and the rebounds for the semifinal as well as the championship game.
Well, they did it. For the first time in school history, girls basketball 2A state champions, Section High School, as they hold off a very, very good Red Bay team. On one side, the agony of defeat, and on the other side, the joys of victory. Section 54, Red Bay 49. Congratulations to the Lions. They are 2A state champions.
All across Alabama, from the mountains to the valleys, from roaring rivers to quiet country streams, this land is your land, thanks to the efforts of the Forever Wild Land Trust. providing a legacy for future generations and protecting Alabama's special places you know and love. Funded solely from the state's natural gas revenues. One natural resource reinvested in another. Your public lands, forever wild.
Rev it up, I'm ready to play. I know what I like, and we like it that way. Jackson burgers, they make them fresh, so good, good, good. You'll go back to Jack's for more, more, more.
Where can you get online coverage of high school sports? On AL.com. Only on AL.com can you get video highlights of playoff games. You can find up-to-the-minute score updates, team and player stats, photos, championship highlights, and more. Log on to get your team's full season recap. Get complete coverage from the Birmingham News, the Huntsville Times, and Mobile's Press Register. All on Alabama's online sports authority, AL.com. It's free and endorsed by the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
Folks, we're back at the AHSAA Final 48 Championships presented by Jax. We just watched a thrilling finish between Section and Red Bay in the 2A girls state title. We'll get you to the court where they're announcing the all-tournament team, and they'll award the Section Lions with the state championship trophy.
From Red Bay, Casey Sparks. From Section, Hannah Presley. From Red Bay, Hannah Sharp. And your Coca-Cola All-Tournament Team MVP for 2A girls from Section, Taylor. And now the state runner-up for Class 2A girls, the Red Bay Tigers, coached by Donnie Roberts. And the 2012 state champions for Class 2A girls are Section Lions, coached by Daniel Maple. This concludes the award ceremony. Thank you for your support on the state finals tournament. Once again, championship games tip off at 8:30 tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.
And there you see the champions, the Section Tigers. They get the win over Red Bay. The final score 54-49. They get to come over and take pictures with the trophy. We'll have a conversation with their head coach, Danielle Maples as she celebrates her team's first ever state championship in girls basketball. We'll have her live on set when we come back.
Rev it up, I'm ready to play. I know what I like, and I like it that way.
Jackson Burgers, they make them fresh. They're so good, good. We go back, back, back to Jack, Jack, Jack. More.
All across Alabama, from the mountains to the valleys, from roaring rivers to quiet country streams, this land is your land. Thanks to the efforts of the Forever Wild Land Trust, providing a legacy for future generations and protecting Alabama's special places you know and love. Funded solely from the state's natural gas revenues. One natural resource reinvested in another. Your public lands, forever wild.
The Alabama High School Athletic Association is so appreciative of the support from our corporate partners. With these fine corporate citizens on our team, we're able to elevate our championship events to a first-class status. Just what they should be for our athletes to have enjoyable experiences while they are learning lifelong values like teamwork, respect for others, and commitment. Since these partners are so vital to our program, we offer them a special AHSAA thank you on behalf of the children of this state.
Remember as a kid playing touch football in the streets until the lights came on? Or pick-up basketball in the driveway under the house lights? High school sports have always been an important part of our communities here in Alabama. So know that when you come to South Point Bank for the purchase or refinance of your home, we'll be there from the time your children play under the backyard lights till they're showcasing their talent under Friday night lights. South Point Bank, proud corporate sponsor of the AHSAA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we just watched section win the 2A girls state championship, and mere seconds later we have the head coach Danielle Maples up here to talk about the win. Coach, take us through the game. You guys had the lead, then they come back, they take the lead late, and then your girls they squad up and come back and get the win.
Well, I mean, we got in foul trouble there to begin with, and that hurt us big time. We had to kind of change the game plan. We went from Taylor playing post to Taylor playing point guard. So I'm just glad they didn't quit. We could have folded there when they went to the stall at half court. We could have folded right then because we're not a big man-to-man team, but they came out and they gave it all their heart, and they came out with a win.
And when you talk about the way that you guys play defense, we saw them time after time. They kept getting good shots. It had to be frustrating for you guys that they had so many layups. But then to lean on a player like Taylor, who was incredible this entire tournament and come back, she's just special to watch.
Oh, yes, she's special. I've talked to her the whole week. I said, Taylor, we got this. She said, we've got this, we've got this. And that right there at the end, I was having to tell her, Taylor, we've got this. And then we came back and went ahead 3. She came back to the bench and I said, Taylor, we got it. She said, we got it.
And we were just talking about this before we came back on. This is y'all's first time coming here and trying to win a first state championship. You come and you've done it. Has it really set in yet?
It's not set in yet because when we won the first game, we were like, we're playing for a state championship. and they were like, it's not set in yet. And I'm like, because we're playing for a state championship. So, yeah,